Sveiki, this is Video Mokykla channel, the best channel to learn Lithuanian language. And now let's see some Lithuanian lyrics of a song by Monika Linkytė. The song is called Po dangum, literally under the sky. Monika Linkytė, together with Vaidas Baumila, represented Lithuania in the 2015 Eurovision Song Contest in Austria. You can also search and find their song, which is sung in English. But the Eurovision song also has a Lithuanian version. But now let's see a newer song from this Lithuanian singer Monika Linkytė, which is called Under the Sky, Po dangum. And let's see the translation of the lyrics, and let's see and find out about the grammar. So at first I'll just read the whole song, and then we'll look more in depth to the words, to the individual words, and we'll see the grammar. Monika Linkytė, Po dangum. Laiko nėra, tai tik mūsų dalia skaičiuoti. Melo nėra, bet išmokome mes meluoti. Oras yra, bet kažkaip kažkada sustojom kvėpuoti. Meilė gyva, tik ne visada mes jai atsiduodam. Rūkas akyse, dūmas galvoje. Stoviu po dangum, aš bandau prisiminti, ką reiškia atsimerkt ir norėt nenumirti. Užmerkiu akis, aiškiai girdžiu savas mintis. Noriu atsimerkt ir truputį nurimti. Nenuostabu, kad kas stebint turėtų, sukelia juoką. Į tamsą krentu, sapne gyvenu ir vėl pasiduodu. Rūkas akyse, skylės sienoje. Okay, so let's see the translation. I just read the whole line, and I'll just translate parts and the whole line, and then after we will go through all the song, we'll then see the grammar and individual words. There is no time, laiko nėra, it's only our destiny, tai tik mūsų dalia, to count, skaičiuoti. There are no lies, or literally there is no lie, melo nėra. But learned we, bet išmokome mes, to lie, meluoti. There is air, oras yra, but somehow, sometime, bet kažkaip kažkada, we stopped breathing, or literally we stopped to breathe, sustojom kvėpuoti. The love is alive, meilė gyva, but not always, tik ne visada, we devote ourselves to it. Tik ne visada mes jai atsiduodam. Mist in the eyes, rūkas akyse, smoke in the head, dūmas galvoje. I'm standing under the sky, stoviu po dangum, and I'm trying to remember, aš bandau prisiminti. What it means, ką reiškia, to open eyes, or to open my eyes, atsimerkt. And want, ir norėt, not to die, ir norėt nenumirti, or and not want to die. And I'm standing under the sky, I'm trying to remember what it means to open my eyes and not want to die, ir norėt nenumirti. I'm closing my eyes, užmerkiu akis. I hear clearly, aiškiai girdžiu, my thoughts, savas mintis, or my own thoughts. I want to open my eyes, noriu atsimerkt, and to calm down a little bit, ir truputį nurimti. It's not surprising, nenuostabu. What should surprise, kas stebint turėtų. What to surprise should, kas stebint turėtų. What should surprise only evokes laughter, or only causes laughter. What should surprise only evokes laughter, sukelia juoką. Kas stebint turėtų, sukelia juoką. I'm falling into the darkness, į tamsą krentu. I'm living in a dream, sapne gyvenu. And I'm giving up again, ir vėl pasiduodu. Mist in the eyes, rūkas akyse. Holes in the wall, skylės sienoje. So, okay, now let's see the individual words together with grammar. Laiko nėra, there is no time. Laiko nėra, since this is the negative verb, there is no, you should always use genitive. There is no time, there is no money, you should always use genitive. Laiko nėra. Tai tik mūsų dalia, laikas laiko. The nominative is laikas. Okay, I'm sorry that I jumped from this place. Now let's continue. Tai tik mūsų dalia, it's only our destiny. Tik means only, tai means that is. That is only, tai tik mūsų, our destiny, dalia. Do you know that now the Lithuanian president, Dalia Grybauskaitė, also has this name Dalia, which means destiny. So this is a woman's name also, Dalia, destiny. A female name, Dalia. It's only our destiny to count, skaičiuoti, infinitive. Skaičiuoti, skaičiuoja, skaičiavo. You see that all those verbs, skaičiuoti, meluoti, kvėpuoti, which have o in infinitive, are conjugated, have those three basic verb forms in the very same manner. Skaičiuoti, skaičiuoja, skaičiavo, meluoti, meluoja, melavo, kvėpuoti, kvėpuoja, kvėpavo, and so on. This is always the case with these verbs, which have o in infinitive. So, meluoti, meluoja, melavo, skaičiuoti, skaičiuoja, skaičiavo. You can learn those three basic verb forms for these verbs very easily. So, there's no lie, there are no lies, melo nėra. You can find the translation of this song in English. That is a more approximate translation. But now I'll focus more on literal translation for you to understand the grammar and the vocabulary. So, you see, when you're talking about lies in general, you say melas, melas. You use the singular, although a lie in English means, well, it's just one lie or something like that. But in Lithuanian, when you're talking about lies in general, when you say truth and a lie. So you say tiesa ir melas, whether it's truth or a lie. Ar tiesa ar melas, you use the singular in Lithuanian. So when you say there are no lies, you use the singular. There is no lie, literally. Melo nėra, melas melo. But we learned the word order in this part of the sentence is reversed. But learned we, bet išmokome mes to lie, meluoti. I'm not sure this dash should be here. I guess this is not according to the official rules of punctuation in Lithuanian. But let it just stay there. So, mokėti means to be able to, or to know a language, or to be able to swim, or to play chess or something. And išmokti, išmoksta, išmoko means to learn. Išmokome. This is the past tense. The past tense, first person for plural. We learned to lie, meluoti. Oras, air, exists, or there is air. Oras yra. But, tik. I'm sorry, bet. Bet means but. Bet somehow, kažkaip. Sometime, kažkada. Well, these are those words. But somehow, sometime, kažkaip, kažkada. Okay. Kažkaip, kažkada. Somehow, sometime. We stopped breathing, or literally, we stopped to breathe. Sustojom kvėpuoti. Sustoti means to stop. Finished action. Sustoti, sustojo, sustojo. And you see that the word sometime, kažkada, is similar to the word visada, always. Visada, kažkada, visada. The word never is also similar, niekada. So they are made in a similar manner with the ending kada. So there is air, or air exists, but somehow, sometime we stop breathing. The love is alive, meilė gyva. Gyvas gyva. Gyvas gyva means alive, the adjective. Meilė gyva, but tik. In this case, when you're saying a part of the sentence, a clause, and then you say the exception, like, but not always. The love is alive, but not always. We devote ourselves to it. You can use tik. This is an interjection that means only. So literally it means the love is alive, only, not always, we devote ourselves to it. But actually this could be translated as but. When you're talking about exceptions, you can use tik. You can also use but, bet, or you can use tik, which can also have the meaning only. So not always, ne visada. Visas means all, and visada always. We, mes, for her, this is the dative case, jai, meilė, ji, she, and to love, for her, jai, atsiduodam, devote ourselves. Atsiduoti means to indulge or to devote oneself to something, and it requires dative case, so atsiduodam jai. This is the dative of ji, she. So this is for her, literally. Rūkas akyse, mist in the eyes. This is the plural locative. Akys akyse. Akis, an eye, akys, eyes, and in eyes, akyse. Rūkas, mist. You see the word list here. Dūmas, a smoke, a small amount of smoke. It's usually used with the plural, dūmai. Like if you have a fire, you can say dūmai, a smoke of a fire, or smoke of a fire. But somehow singular in this song is used, so I don't know, it's perhaps due to the, I'm not sure what's the reason why the singular is used here. Probably it sounds more artistic. Galvoje, in the head. Galva means head, and galvoje, singular locative. I'm standing, stoviu. Stovėti, stovi, stovėjo. Present tense is made from the second basic verb form, stovi, stoviu. I'm standing, stoviu, stoviu, po dangum, under the sky. I'm trying to remember, bandau prisiminti. Aš bandau prisiminti. Bandyti, bando, bandė. To try. Prisiminti, to remember. Prisiminti, prisimena, prisiminė. What it means, or what means, literally. Ką reiškia? This is, ką is the accusative of kas. Kas means what, or who, and ką means is the accusative of what. What it means, ką reiškia? Reikšti means to mean, and ką reiškia, what it means. To open my eyes, atsimerkt, atsimerkt. Atsimerkt, atsimerkė, atsimerkė means to open one's eyes, and this is the shortened infinitive. Not with t, like here, but only with t, atsimerkt. This is shortened. Atsimerkt, to open my eyes. This is a reflexive verb because it means to open one's eyes. And ir norėt, and to want, not to die. Nenumirti. Nenumirti. Numirti, numiršta, numirė means to die. Mirti, miršta, mirė means also to die, and numirti, numiršta, numirė is a finished action, to die. So, nenumirti means not to die. And this means and won't not to die, but we can translate it as and not won't to die. So, I'm standing under the sky, I'm trying to remember what it means to open my eyes and not won't to die, or and won't not to die. I hope you understood this part. Okay. Užmerkiu akis. I'm closing my eyes. Užmerkti, užmerkia, užmerkia, to close one's eyes. You know, when to use the reflexive verb, like atsimerkti, or užsimerkti, to close one's eyes, and when to use the normal verb, užmerkti, atmerkti. When you're not using any object, like atsimerkt, you use the reflexive verb. But if you have the object, to close eyes, or I'm closing my eyes, užmerkiu akis, then you don't need to use the reflexive. You only use the reflexive when you are not using the word akis. Like here, there is no word akis or akis, so you use the reflexive verb. The reflexive verb stands for to open my eyes. It's like similarly, like in a sense that the word eyes is in the verb itself, because it's a reflexive verb, to open eyes for myself, atsimerkt. But when you're saying the word eyes, užmerkiu akis, I'm closing my eyes, you use the eyes, the word eyes, as the object. You don't need to use the reflexive verb. You only use this a normal verb, and it has an object. It's not self-directed action. It's not an action for itself. It's an action for an object. So this should be a normal verb, not the reflexive. Užmerkiu akis, I'm closing my eyes. I hear. Girdėti, girdi, girdėjo. Girdžiu. Girdžiu. You see, this is the sound alternation. When you have such verbs which have d in the second basic verb form, he, she, they, hears, or hear, you have a sound alternation in the first person singular. Aš girdžiu, tu girdi, jis, jie, jos girdi. Mes girdime, jūs girdite. So, a sound alternation occurs in the first person. Aš girdžiu, girdžiu. So, there is more information about those sound alternations in my present tense videos. It's part 3 or part 4. I'm not sure. So you can watch those videos to remember sound alternations. Aiškiai girdžiu savas mintis. Clearly I hear. You see, the word order is different here. It's not I hear clearly, but clearly I hear. Aiškiai girdžiu. Aiškiai means clearly. Aiškus, aiškiai means clear, adjective, and aiškiai, adverb. Aiškiai, clearly. Savas mintis, my own thoughts. Mintys, plural for mintis, thought, mintys, thoughts, and savas mintis, plural accusative. Plural accusative has the plural nominative ending shortened, like mintys, mintis. The plural nominative shortens. Is changes to is. Savas mintis. So this is plural accusative. Savos mintys. Well, why this pronoun is used, this reflexive pronoun, girdžiu savas mintis. You can say, girdžiu tavas mintis, I hear your thoughts. And tavos and savos in this sentence plays the role of an adjective. This is like an adjective. This is again like plural accusative adjective. Savos mintys, savas mintis. And when you're saying I'm hearing my thoughts, for example, when you want to say aš girdžiu, I hear my own thoughts, girdžiu savo mintis, you can use the possessive pronoun, the reflexive possessive pronoun savo mintis, but you can also use the adjective savas mintis, savos mintys, savas mintis, or you can say your thoughts, tavas mintis. You can use an adjective instead of a possessive pronoun. So here, this is an adjective, well, if there was manas mintis, girdžiu manas mintis, I hear my own thoughts. Manos means my thoughts as an adjective, not a possessive pronoun. This sentence wouldn't sound well, since the subject of the sentence, aš, and the possessive pronoun or the adjective that plays the role of a possessive pronoun, the person is the same, aš, I. We should change mano or manos mintys to savo or savos mintys. So this is the accusative savas mintis. I don't know if you understand this, but sometimes adjectives savos, manos, tavos can play the role of the possessive pronouns savo, mano, tavo. And this is the accusative of such an adjective. And since the object and the subject of the sentence and the possessive pronoun, in this case, the adjective is the same, the person is the same, aš and mano or manos, it changes to savos, savas. So let's just go on. Let's just continue. Noriu atsimerkt. I want to open my eyes. Atsimerkt. The same verb here, shortened. Ir truputį, and a little bit, to calm down. Again, you're not using to calm down a little bit, but a little bit to calm down. Truputį nurimti. If you want to say to calm down a little bit, or just to eat a little bit, truputį pavalgyti. Truputį pavalgyti or truputį užkąsti, or to read a little bit, truputį paskaityti, you should put truputį before the verb, truputį. Truputį means a little. Trupiniai means crumbs, like crumbs of bread, small little pieces of bread that fall down when you're cutting. So trupiniai means crumbs, and truputį means a little bit. This is like the accusative, because the nominative would be truputis, and this is the accusative, truputį, a little bit. But in this case, it's not like an accusative, but the phrase a little bit. When you want to say a little bit, I want to do something a little bit, use truputį. And when you're saying some, for example, some milk, truputis pieno, or truputis pinigų, some money, or a small amount of money, you use truputis plus the nominative plus genitive of the noun. But if you're saying a little bit, just like an adverb, you can use this truputį. Nurimti means to calm down. A finished action, to calm down. Now, let's see the last part of the lyrics. Nenuostabu. It's not a surprise. There is a video, stebėti, nuostaba ir pastebėti. I'm not sure how it's called, but it's in the Lithuanian vocabulary series with such root, steb. So nuostabus, nuostabi, nuostabu means wonderful, because nustebti means to be surprised. So Nenuostabu, this is a neuter adjective. Remember that adjectives have masculine, nuostabus, feminine, nuostabi, the plural forms of those two, and the neuter adjective, the neuter gender, nuostabu. Nuostabu means it is wonderful. It is. Neuter adjectives always mean it is something. It is wonderful. So nenuostabu means it is not wonderful, or literally, or in this sentence, it's not a surprise, or it does not surprise us. It means it is not a surprise. No, nenuostabu. It is not a surprise that that doesn't exist in this sentence. The word that. It is omitted. Kas stebint turėtų. What should surprise? Kas stebint turėtų. Turėtų means should. Should. Literally it means would have. Would have. Turėti means to have, and turėtų means would have. For example, jis turėtų pinigų. If he had money. If he would have money. Jis turėtų pinigų. So, but in this case, turėtų means should. Kas stebint turėtų. What to surprise should, or what should surprise. Stebint to surprise, shortened infinitive. So what should surprise us? For example, I don't know what's the person, or me, it's the person for this sentence, the subject. Sukelia juoką, causes or evokes laughter. Juoką. Sukelia juoką. Kelti kelia kėlė means to lift something up, or to cause or to evoke, and sukelti sukelia sukėlė is a finished action for the verb to cause or to evoke. Only causes laughter or evokes laughter. Sukelia juoką. It's not a surprise. What should? It's no wonder. No wonder. Yes, this is the phrase for this is the Lithuanian phrase for the English. It's no wonder, or no wonder. No wonder what should surprise. It only evokes laughter, or only causes laughter. No, these lyrics are pretty abstract, pretty hard to understand. There's no clear plot in this lyrics of this song. Okay, so now only 3 lines left. Į tamsą krentu. To the darkness I'm falling. Krentu. Kristi, krenta, krito. To fall. Tamsa means darkness. Į tamsą krentu. In a dream I'm living. Sapne gyvenu. Sapnas means a dream that you dream at night when sleeping. Sapne gyvenu. Ir vėl, and again. Vėl means again. I'm giving up. Pasiduoti, pasiduoda, pasidavė. Pasiduodu. I'm giving up. Present tense. Rūkas akyse, mist in the eyes, plural locative, skylė sienoje, holes in the wall, siena sienoje. Yes, so akis akis, akis akis, and eye and eyes, skylė hole, siena wall, skylė sienoje, holes in the wall, locative case. So that was it. This was the lyrics of a Lithuanian song. I hope that the grammar was clear. Well, I think this was a pretty long lesson, but I try to explain all the grammar and the vocabulary, because it's better to learn something and to know the meanings of the individual things and the individual meanings of words than to abstractly find out something and not be sure about anything. So I hope that for those of you who are learning some Lithuanian vocabulary, this lesson was useful. You can listen to that song and try to see if you understand the vocabulary and the grammar, and I hope you enjoy this video and the song, and see you in other lessons.